Ooh, looks like it's time for some Flintstones. I'm Scarfacenico. Hello everyone. I'm doing 2 runs for this event today. First one is the Flintstones. And there are 2 Flintstones games for the NES. This is the first one. The second one is the one that's like really expensive that you have to pay like 2,000 bucks to get. This is a cheap one. So yeah, the Flintstones, the rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Before we start, I'll explain the story because everyone needs to know. So yeah, you're just living peacefully until Dr. Butler shows up from the future, and Dr. Butler he kidnaps Dino and Hoppy, and he destroys your time machine. So you have to go rescue them. But before you can go and chase Dr. Butler to the future, you have to get the time machine parts again in each level. So that's what we're gonna do. So after I press start in here, there's gonna be a cutscene. Once I press start on the cutscene there, the timer should start. So time starts now. Okay, so here we go. We play as Fred. Okay, we made a small mistake, but it's fine. One thing that's very important in this game is that when you attack and you're on the ground, you stop moving. So kind of like in Batman, you want to always be jumping when you attack as much as you can. That's something we'll try throughout most of the run. And one other thing that's very important is ledge grabs. The way you jump at them can make a difference of half a second per ledge if you get a good one or a bad one. So far all of them have been good. And some of them can actually be skipped. And the difference between a skipped one and one you don't skip is a whole second. So pretty good start so far. First boss coming up, we're gonna try a quick kill. We got it! So the quick kill actually uses a glitch. And basically if you attack on the first frame, you can. Again, those are you charge the first attack. But on the second and third and fourth attack, if you attack on the first possible frame, you keep the maximum amount of damage, which is very good. So here's level 2. Level 2 has a couple enemies that work on the global timer, which I have notes for. But I should be good here. He just fired a shot, so we don't have to delay anything and wait. Sometimes you get a you reach that enemy and you have to hold on to the ledge for a little bit, or else you'll take damage. This guy will be annoying, so I have to delay there a little bit, but that's fine. So just keep on jumping. That guy's also in the global timer, but he's not really an issue, so yeah. And these guys are really annoying. I played safe. You can do it without stopping, but that's very difficult, so here we are. Auto-scroller. This is the only auto-scroll in the game, but it's very convenient, because here we will pick up every power-up and weapon that we need in the run. So basically, actually everything that's in the game is in this level, in this auto-scroller. And one thing in this game is that if you die anywhere, you lose all your weapons. There are 3 of them in the game: a slingshot, a throwing axe, and an egg bomb. So you lose all of them if you die, and you lose a bit of your maximum power and energy as well. So one thing in this game that's very important is to stay alive, more so than in some other games. So let's try and not die anywhere. It's gonna be very important. So yeah, we're almost at the end of the auto-scroller. Gonna wait a little bit, then we go. Here we can skip a ledge, so we get a quicker end. Oh, we actually want to skip that grab. Made a couple small mistakes, but it's fine. Switch to egg because we need the next level. And here we get the next boss. We'll charge our attack here. You can't do a quick kill for this because he has iframes until he jumps again. That was a pretty good boss fight. That was actually a pretty good boss fight. So yeah, we got our second time machine part, and the next level will be ice level, so we'll have ice physics. So use egg immediately and then switch to slingshots. Kill those guys. Those guys are on the global timer as well. But that shouldn't be an issue with the way we play. There's one at the end that can be very annoying. We'll see if he behaves or not. So, yep. There's a cloud we kill. He can be in the way as well. Okay, here we gotta time our jump so we can skip a ledge. There we go. And here we have spikes. So we damage boost. So we can do this. And here you have to be careful that you don't go up too high, because if you hit those spikes, you'll get knocked back. And you fall into the pit and die instantly. So that's really what you want to avoid. And then we just slide underneath. So here's another one of those baseball guys that is on a global timer. And he's good. Sometimes he can shoot in like the worst way. I was trying to go for a quick kill. I didn't get it. But I had a... Stop sliding. I had a pretty safe setup, so I didn't lose too much time. Yeah. Actually, some people might know this game because there's a bootleg Mario game that's called 7 Granddad, and it's this game, but instead of Fred, you have Fred with Mario's head. And, yeah, jungle. There's a frame perfect jump you can do here, but we're not gonna do it because, yeah. If you miss it, you die. So jungle's a pretty straightforward platforming level. Most of it's kind of easy. There are a couple parts that are quite difficult, but this is just hold right and jump. You have to wait for these logs to reappear. And here you actually have a pretty tight jump. Jump and throw and then jump immediately again to avoid taking damage. And this guy... Okay. So yeah, there you want to jump as far as to the right as you can, so Barney goes off screen earlier. Otherwise he'll waste time. And here you have to wait. Kill that guy, get the coins. The coins are used as ammo in this, but there's rarely a time when you run out of ammo, so you should always be fine. Let's play it safe. Okay, this should be good. Nice, okay. Boss coming up. Let's charge our attack. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smash. 1, 2, 3, smash. It's a pretty good way to figure out the timing for your attacks on that boss. So he goes down in 3 fully charged hits. Yeah. Good jungle. So... Ooh, I switched weapon with... Oh, that's fine. I don't need it anyway. Yeah, so next up is probably the best part of the run. Which is an unskippable basketball game that takes a whole minute. So the way to do this is to just go in this corner and hold right, left, the whole time. And the enemy will just keep missing his throws. So yeah, unskippable basketball game, here we go. Actually, this is a pretty good pace so far. I'm keeping track of my own splits. But yeah. So we're basically at the halfway point of the run. We've had 4 levels. After this is 4 more levels. We have Castle level, Water level, Asia level, which is kind of weird, and then the future. But yeah. The music in this basketball game is really good though. It's way better than it should be. But yeah, so we're not trying to win this, because every time you score, the timer stops. And the reward for winning this is a scuba suit that you can use in the water level, but it does not save any time. So it's not worth getting. Okay, there's a pixel perfect jump coming up in this. Let's see if we can get it first try. It's horrible. It has killed many runs. Okay, next jump is it. Oh, Press A too late. That's good. Nice. Second try is actually really decent. You can go all the way around, which loses 10 seconds. And every missed attempt is like 2 seconds lost, so if you can get it in 5 tries, it's still worth it. Okay. Lava section coming up. Don't fall in. You can actually go too fast here, so you gotta be careful. Okay, we're fine. An instant death, and if you die, you lose everything, and that's not really what you want. So, we probably went from like the best music to the worst. Here we go. We use the egg in this corridor to kill the enemies that are going to chase us. The skeletons. There are also some other guys you want to kill. And by placing them using visual cues, you can get rid of everything before you get attacked. And we switch to slingshot because we need it in the next level. Yeah, it's an incredibly short loop, which is kind of bad. Okay, that was not the best jump. This jump is also pretty tight, but it's not. It's better, way better than the other jump. Okay, and now we kill Frankenstein. Bastard came at me immediately, so he needed 2 hits. The next boss coming up is kind of annoying because if you miss a hit, he'll spawn a lot of bats, and they will make it a nightmare to kill him. But going well so far. The last hit is free. Yeah, we got it. And that's the castle. So next up is water level. Water level has different physics as well, but it's also kind of difficult in the way that a lot of enemies attack you mid-jump, and if you get hits, you'll die immediately because you fall down to your death. So you want to be careful that you don't fall down to your death. Will this guy scan us? No, okay, that's good. Nice. Also, there are weird deceleration frame rules in this level, which can actually mess up a couple jumps. The game checks every 4 frames if you need to decelerate from your jump. And it's very important here on these bubbles. So let's see. High jump. Low jump. So you need to be careful. Because if you get 2 high jumps, you can just hold right. But if you get a low jump, you need to let go, or else you'll die. We'll place an egg here to get rid of an enemy up here. And that's the water level. Very short. But after this, we'll get to probably the most difficult level in the game, which is Japan Rock. Very interesting name. But yeah, it's definitely the most challenging run in the level in the game, I think. Yeah, I jumped too early, but that's fine. If you mess up anything here, you'll spawn more enemies, and that will make it really hard to just get through here fast. But it's fine. Throw an axe, kill those weird things. I don't know what they are, actually. Yeah, a couple of kind of tight jumps coming up there. This one is kind of tight as well, but that should be good. Yes. There's kind of a domino effect in places where if you mess up, a lot more things will get worse. Okay. Switch to egg because we need it later. There's a fun card ride coming up. And this is actually bugged in the PAL version, where sometimes you just glitch into the wall and, well, you just can't continue the game. It's over. So, luckily that's not in the NTSC version. So our next kill that guy, jump so we don't get pulled back. No! Oh my god, not again. That's probably the most costly death in the game. That jump is kind of annoying and it gets me so many times. But yeah, as you can see, we've lost a lot of things. But there, we can re-grab quite a few things on this ship, but it will cost quite a bit of time. I'll just do this. Just re-grab everything here. It will be slow, but whatever. Nope. Okay, you need to go away. Oh my god, can I jump? I can't. Ah, I hate you so much. Okay, yes, he's facing the other way. Okay, we made it! We need this burger to get our power bar back to full. And we need a slingshot here for the last... Fuck. Okay. Oop, no, it despawned! Okay, well, that's not great. Bit of a mess here, but we'll be fine. Oh, we messed up the quick kill. But now we just mash. And yeah, the enemy dies. There's a quick kill here, so you can kill it in 4 hits. We only have the throwing axe as a weapon, which is useless for the final level. But yeah, we lost a minute and a half. They wanted me to be fast, but yeah, this should actually be a little bit overestimated. I'm sorry, Dave. My estimate for this is 16 minutes. It will be like 16:10-ish. But yeah. Now we're going to the future. And we have a cameo from the Jetsons. It's okay. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, this level is very fun. We'll definitely play it like the devs intended. Nothing weird going on. You know, the game is basically glitch free. Shut up, George. Just this will be fine. This will be fine. Level playing as intended. You know, this is what the devs wanted us to do. Also, elevators always make for good content. Okay. Now we have 3 phases of the boss fight. The final boss fight, this times on the final hit. We missed a frame perfect screen wrap, but that's fine. Run it slow anyway. Okay, that's phase 1. Okay, we didn't get that guy in 2 hits either. This is horrible. Okay, so let's see if we get lucky. Come on. Oh, nice, nice, nice RNG there. Oh, this okay, that's time. Goodbye, Dr. Butler. Very good run. You know, even with the death at the end, like I entered Japan Rock on PB pace, so I'm really satisfied with this run. Like, what was my... I'm trying to think what my pace was when I entered Japan Rock. I think like maybe... Was it 3x pace? I'm not sure. But it's close to a 3x pace. Yeah, solid. Just ignore the death. And like messing up everything afterwards. It's very awkward if you die in this game. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. And time for the next game, I think. I don't know if there's like a transition screen or whatever. Oh, you can change on the fly. Okay, that's good. So Dave can change on the fly, so we'll just go to the EverDrive menu and go to a boy and his blob. So this game is their name is not on the title screen, but this game is made by Imagineering. And we've had another game from Imagineering earlier today. That was Swamp Thing. This, fortunately, for whatever reason, this was one of the early games they made for the NES. One of the first couple, before they started to plagiarize their own games. But most of the sound effects in this game are actually not reused. Actually not reused, which is a miracle. But the music in this game is also by Mark Van Hack. Just like in Swamp Thing, or in Home Alone 2, or in Mousetrap Hotel in the Game Boy. Game Boy, in the Game Boy? I think it's the regular Game Boy. Yeah. These guys made very quality games. Well, actually, no, most of them were bad, but this is actually one of their few decent games. So, somehow. The one thing is that it looks like an Atari game, but it was made after Super Mario Bros. 3. So it has no reason to look like an Atari game. But, you know, it's hard to make games, I guess. So yeah, let's start with A Boy in His Blob. Timer starts as soon as I press start here, so let's begin. So time starts now. So here we go. We have a lot of beans, as you can see, jelly beans. The first one we have here is Punch, and we have our blob called Blobbert. He's from Blobolonia, so he's like an alien. Oops, I whistled, didn't mean to whistle. Oops, I'm making small mistakes, but that's fine. So you can use those beans to transform him in different things. So Punch creates a hole because you're punching a hole in the ground. Chris creates a ladder, I'm not sure why. Ketchup makes him catch up. You know, this game is really is good with jokes. So here we go. There's actually a death coming up, which we are going to skip. We're just gonna play it slow. Blobbert, get over here. Still shit. Okay, here we go. Eat the bean and become an umbrella for me. Okay. Now we have to change him to a cinnamon, and a cinnamon is a torch. So we get rid of this web over here. And we change him back to an umbrella, because we need it after this. Because there are a lot of rocks falling, and to protect yourself from falling rocks, all you need is an umbrella. This is the horrible pattern. It's RNG, and if you get hit once, you die immediately, and you don't have a lot of lives in this. So you want to be very careful, and there's one place where it's very easy to die. So let's try not to. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job with stopping. So yeah, you carry a lot of momentum. Tangerine changes Blobbert into a trampoline. So yeah, you can whistle to turn it back to normal. And there's a death warp coming up here. And we'll make sure Blobbert follows us, because I want to see his sad face when we die. Look at him being all sad. Okay, so we still have Punch, and we're gonna go all the way down. And if you stay in the same place, he will stay as a hole. And I was slightly off there. So we changed back, and that wastes quite a bit of time. But we'll just keep going. And then we stop. And now we want to jump all the way up here. So there's a good amount of routing that went into this this game when people first started running it a long time ago. And yeah, trampoline allows you to jump incredibly high, as you can see. Who cares about physics? If you accidentally move away and you fall from like a couple screens, you die. So my legs are not made of steel, unfortunately. Okay, let's be careful here. You can flip Blobbert if you mess up. Okay, he's fine. Stay here. And change him to an umbrella because we need it later to fall down slowly so we don't die. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. So next up, there's a water section coming up, and for water section we need cola, because cola means bubble. Can you come closer, Blobbert? Okay. What? Don't disappear. Such a little shit. Okay, Bubble. So Bubble protects us from drowning. And now we have to collect some treasures. Oh, I completely forgot to explain all the treasures. You want... So this category, 100% treasures. You want to collect all the treasures before you go and defeat the final boss. There's also an any percent run. Any percent is quite popular, has like 50 runs on the board, but 100% all treasures has only 7 runners. So yeah, that's the category. So TR means treasure. We still have 9 left to collect. You have those stalactites and stalagmites, whatever. Those will pop your bubble and will kill you instantly. And there's one treasure right between them underneath here. This is probably the most difficult one to get, and we survived. Good. That place is the sole reason I try and play it safe. So that's the sole reason I try not to go for any death strats where I can. Yeah. So good. Collect 3 more treasures, and then we'll go for another death warp. Right, here. And we have cinnamon ready. We don't need cinnamon. But we want to make sure we place Blobbert in the right place. Otherwise, we won't reach the top here. Because it's kind of tight, this window. So, also another reason why you want to make sure you don't waste lives in this is because if you lose all your lives, it's game over. No continues. Start from the beginning. Classic early NES. Okay, so catch up. Time for licorice. We need more ladders, because we need to climb. There are a couple beans you don't use in the run. Because they're basically useless to go fast. Where's my ketchup bean? I am completely messing up the... Okay, he might be placed a little bit too far to the left, but it's fine. Licorice is delicious, Robert. Can you shut up? Let's see if I can... Oh, that's too high. Okay, let's see if we can make this. Nope. Okay, let's just do it a different way. Where's my tangerine? Not tangerine. Where's my licorice? There's my licorice. Just do it this way. A little bit slower. It should be fine. And now I want you to come all the way over here. Actually, I want a pretty precise placement here. Otherwise, it will be bad. That's maybe too far to the right, actually. I am gonna make sure this isn't gonna be horrible. So, let's see. I want to be safe. Slightly more to the left. Yeah, that should be fine. So, back to cinnamon, because we need it again afterwards. Because here we need another very precise placement for Blobbert. Here, eat your bean. Okay, let's see. Let's line up. Ooh, that should be good. Maybe too far to the left, we'll see. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. So we have one ketchup bean left. We need to make sure we don't mess this up. Otherwise, it will be very slow. Okay, let's go. Strawberry to create a bridge. Then we'll go to apple, because we need apple afterwards. Pick up the last treasure. We get more beans. And we got a couple new beans we need in the final level. Final part of the run. So change to apple, so it becomes a jack. Where's my licorice? There's my licorice. Okay, so we should be able to escape now. Afterwards, we need root beer. And root beer makes him become a rocket. And that's what we're gonna use. Now that we got all treasures, we wanna go to Globalonia, leave Earth, and go and defeat the final boss. So normally in a normal casual playthrough, you actually want to go to the right and get vitamins, because vitamins are good against evil blobs. Yeah, we have glitches instead. So we don't need vitamins. It's actually made by the same people who made Pitfall, I think. This. Okay, let's. Where's my punch? Okay. So here we have a glitch. Let's see if I can get it quickly. Come on. Okay, there we go. So if you look closely, you saw that a different screen appeared for a very short moment, like a couple frames. And that was actually the final boss screen. And because that one spawns, we tricked the game into thinking we've cleared all the levels. Usually there's a lot of stuff falling from the sky that will kill you instantly here. But that's all gone, because the game thinks we've already been here. So now it's hold right simulator. So we're just holding right. For like close to a minute, I think. But that's, yeah. Usually there's a lot of corn you have to shoot. So that's actually what you use. The vitamins are used in a gun. The vitamin blaster. They can use to shoot all the things falling here. But yeah, since we've despawned everything, why would we need it? We just go. Yeah, there's usually there are a lot of enemies here. Nothing now. It's just enjoy the scenery while you're running, going for a jog, go Forest Run. Run Forest Run, I mean. I'm very bad with quotes. So we're about to throw a ketchup bean over here. Go to strawberry. Oops, one too far. Create a bridge, because you don't want to fall down. If you fall down here, you die. Which, as you all know, is bad. At least we don't lose everything, like in Flintstones. Okay, so we're almost at the end. So we gotta throw another ketchup bean now. Go to lime, because lime is a key. You know, key lime. Horrible game. Okay, so almost at the end. Gotta throw a... That's way too big of a throw. Here we go. Applejack. So it's a pot of vitamins. Use that to kill the boss. And when the textbook appears after this is when it's time. So, yeah. Good. 11 minutes and 4 seconds if my timing is correct. We saved the world. We saved Lovalonia. There's actually a pretty fun run, utilizing a lot of different, like the beans allow for a lot of different ways to make your way through the game, which is pretty fun to do. And yeah, so Vitamin Forest. This one was underestimate, so you're welcome, Dave. That I think Flintstones is like 15 seconds above. There's 55 under, so that's yeah. Should be good. We should be a little bit less behind schedule now. But yeah, thanks for... It's been a... Oh my god, Robert. Thanks to Dave for letting me run these games at this event. Both, like... Flintstones is not a game you see very often, and this category for this game is also one you don't see very often, so it's I'm happy to be able to show this off to a lot of people. And yeah, go run this, cowards. I think that's it. Bye forever.